Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Masters in Selenium, and I am your Ramesh Kodumuru. Today we are going to see how to write a Java program to calculate factorial of a given number by using for loop. Okay, let's start. So first of all, we'll open the Eclipse and we create a class. Let's say as fact example 1, the public static void finish. Okay. Okay. So before writing the program, we'll understand what's logic behind how to factorial. Okay. Suppose I say factorial of n, how it will be n into n minus 1 n minus 2 plus 3 so on. Okay. Okay. This is the way we calculate the factorial of a number in a mathematics. Okay. And suppose I want the factorial of 6. So what is the factorial of 6 is 720. Okay. This particular formula we need to convert into a logic in our program. So how we can able to? Okay. What is the formula we use? Okay. And before that one, how many variables we need in our program? List of variables. Variables first is for input. I am using num and I am using a 6. I want a factor of 6. So this will act as a input. Okay. And I want a result, right? So I'm taking variable called fact. I'm initializing with 1. Okay. I will explain you why I'm initializing it with 1. So it acts as a output for us. Okay. And the formula. What the formula we are using? Formula. Simple formula is fact is equal to fact into I. Okay, I'll explain how exactly it works out. See, for factorial of 6, how it will be? It will be 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So, for calculating the factor of 6, it should be 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Here also, by using this formula, how can you equate it? Copy this one. Next time I need to copy because I have to have 6 times I had to use this formula. Okay. Instead of I will use 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. So initially, as I told that I am initializing the fact variable with 1. What happened will be actually 1 into 1 equal to 1. Then factorial, okay, 1 into 2, 2. Next 2 into 3 into 3, 6. So like that, I'll copy this. Like that, 6 into 4, 24. 24 into 5 is 1. And 120 to 6 factor is 720. So if you understand that one, so if I want to calculate the factor of a number in our logic, I had to use this formula. Fact is equal to fact into I. Okay. So I had to, you can see here, it is repeated for 6 times. So this formula I had to repeat for 6 times. Okay. So first of all, it starts with 1, 2, iteration. You can see 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now we need to convert this above formula into our loop logic. Loop elements. What are the elements we need to use here? First is the iteration has to start with 1. So I is equal to int I is equal to 1. And how many times the loop has to continue? The given number of the factorial. So given number is what? Is 6 here. So I is less than equal to num. Okay, and it has to iterate for every one time. So it should be I plus plus. So these are the things we need to create in our program. This is logic. Okay, hope you understand that one. Okay, if you want to take a screenshot. Okay, this logic we will implement in our program. Yeah, let's move to the Eclipse. So I'll create a 2 variables. One is int num is equal to 6. Okay, I want the factor of 6. Int fact, and I'm initializing with 1. Okay, and I had to write a for loop. Okay, if you see the for loop, what are the elements I had to keep it here? Int I is equal to 1. So I had to start with 1. And what is the condition I had to use? I is less than or equal to number. I is less than or equal to number, and it has iterate for each one time. I plus plus. Okay, and now can use a condition. So what is the condition here? The formula is fact is equal to fact into I. Okay, okay. Now I want to print the output. So I say sys out control space, and they say the factorial of the given number and the num symbol also is. Okay, save this program and I run the program. Let's see what's the answer will be. See, the factorial of a given number 6 is 720. So whatever the logic we discussed here, same logic we have implemented here in our program, and we got the output. Now I want to change the number 5. So we need to get the value. Output will be 120. Let's see. Yeah. So the factorial of 5 is 120. So what we did, first of all, we had to take a list of 2 variables. One is for input and one is for output. The formula what we are implementing here is fact is equal to fact into 1. See, there is no need to use the same fact here. I can use any variable name. Okay. In this example, I am taking the variable name as a fact. Okay. And how many times I have to iterate this one? 6 times. Suppose I want a factorial of 6, I had to iterate for 6 times. If a factorial of 5, I had to iterate for only for 5 times. Okay. So what are the looping elements I need to remember? The first, it has to start with 1. I is here 1. And it has to iterate with the number less than or equal to number. Number, if it is 6, 6 times. 5, 5 times. And every time it has to iterate with 1 increment. So I is equal to 1 I plus plus I'm using. Okay. This is a way you can be able to calculate the factorial of a number using for loop in Java. If you like this video, click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.